Do you have a room in your house that needs a makeover? I have a few. Today, I'm going to be doing our master bedroom. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie, keeper of my home. If you remember, last we left off, I had washed 2 walls in our master bedroom. I'm getting ready to do a makeover in here. I do have the other 2 walls washed, and I am not going to have to repaint. I literally have scrubbed my butt off. I will not have to repaint those, and I am thrilled that I don't have to. I do need to touch up all of the trim, and I will be doing that, and I need to tackle the ceiling. That's what I'm most afraid of. I have never painted a ceiling before. I have no idea how to do it. I don't know if there's like a special technique or something different I have to do. I don't know, I'm gonna find out, but for me, as long as the paint goes up and it looks half decent, I'm saving a few $100s. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So join me as I finish our master bedroom makeover. I'm starting where I left off. This is the 3rd of the 4 walls that I need to do, and yeah, this was a lot of work. But I'm really glad that I did it. And the end result you're going to see is nothing short of amazing. I pulled the bed out, and look at this up on the side of the mop board. I actually clean underneath of the bed, but you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it. So guess what I'm going to be doing while I'm back here? Look on the back of the bed. How many people pull their beds out and clean behind the headboard? I'm just curious, can you see the little furry little dust particles on there? Yeah. Look at the bottom of that. The lighting's not really great down here, but this is incredible. The dust is incredible back here. So I'm going to take a break from washing the walls and cleaning behind there. It's terrible, I can't believe that. This is a big bed, it's a heavy bed, and it's got supports underneath, and I probably should have had help pulling it out, but I pulled from the bottom of the bed, and the supports are kind of like this. So I took my broom, and I had the broom handle, and I was hitting the supports trying to line them back up, because I'm too afraid to go underneath it there and screw those in, because they've come unscrewed a little bit. Yeah, I'm afraid the bed's gonna fall down on top of me. I mean, chances are it won't, it's got 4 other legs, but you know. To wash my walls, I'm using a mixture of vinegar and water, about 5 cups of hot water to 2 cups of vinegar. And I did put the vinegar in the microwave and heat it up so it wouldn't cool down the water. Then I took some lemon and clove essential oil and I put those in with it. I did use more lemon essential oil than I did clove, and it smells amazing. You don't smell the vinegar, you only smell the amazing smell of clove and lemon. I had no idea what I was doing when I unscrewed this sconce, but I knew there had to have been some type of box behind it, and I really didn't want to just wash around this because I thought maybe you could see shadows of, you know, walls that were different color underneath versus, you know, outside of the sconce. I don't know. I just wanted to do a thorough job. So I removed it and then put it back up on the wall. And I'm so glad I did because it looks so good and everything is so clean.
got your navigation lights pointing right at me. From the dead of the night, far away from land, searching for a harbor.
Okay, so I'm just getting ready to wash the ceiling, but I just wanted to show you the view out our bedroom window. This looks out onto our screen porch. This is our window. It looks out onto there. And as you can see, I wasn't kidding. We still have winter outside our window. I don't know if you can tell or not. It's kind of hard to see, but it is snowing outside. It's just a light snow, but it is snowing. But what a view, huh? I mean, it truly is beautiful. But enough already.
I'm your raft when the river's flowing. I'll follow you wherever you may go.
Now back to business. I am washing the ceiling. I'm not trying to get this off. I am just trying to get it a little bit lighter than what it is right now. I am thinking that even though the paint that I'm using is stain blocking, I want to get as much off as I can so that I can cover it really well and not have to do too many coats on the ceiling.
Been sailing through the light of the northern star.
I'm just painting up some of the trim, just touching up while the ceiling is drying where I washed it.
'Cause I knew that it would lead me to right where you are. I'm your sail when the wind is blowing. I'm your oar if you need to row. I'm your raft.
This is the part that I didn't mind doing at all. It was probably the most tedious, but I really didn't mind this part. I think that for me it was a little bit of procrastination before I had to do the actual whole ceiling, so I kind of kept thinking this is delaying the part that I really don't want to do.
I'm your raft when the river's flowing. I'll follow you wherever you may go. I'll follow you wherever you may go.
I found this part to be so relaxing. I had Pandora on and I just had that turned up and it was just me and the dog, and I love doing this kind of work. The small detail work, that's what I like the best.
Okay, so you can see where I did the trim. Well, not the trim, what do you call it? Edging? I just kind of went around and did around the edges of the ceiling where it meets the walls. Yeah, finished with this. I've got it done all the way around. Don't know if you can see this, but quite a difference, because that, people, is the color, the original color that was on these ceilings. Quite a difference. More in some places than others. That's my bad spot. Look how bad that ceiling is. I don't know why it made those lines there, but I could not even wash that off. So, but what I'm using is a primer that is specially made for covering smoke stains. So this is going to be a lot better. You can see that's 2 coats on there. You can see where it's covering quite well. So now that I have that all done, I'm going to use the roller and roll on the rest. I have no idea how that's gonna work. Look how bad that is. Looks like we had a fire, but we didn't really, I promise. But That's all smudged up there too because I tried to wash it, so it's made it look a lot worse. But the walls look good. The walls look great. Look how well they wash off. This side just isn't that bad. But I need to roll the walls. So, or not the walls. I need to roll the ceiling. So let's get started doing that. This is the first roll. Let's see how it goes.
For the ceiling light, that little thing probably twisted and came down, but I didn't want to mess with it. So I just took a smaller, more detailed brush, and I did like starburst lines, kind of like strokes, just to be able to do around it enough of an area so that I could get the roller in and not worry about hitting the light.
Can you see? This is where I started. This is only the first coat, so it's a little spotty. But look how far I've come. All the way over. And then you can see just about there. Let's see. There's the other side. I'm just about there.
You'll notice I'm working with both my left and right hand. I do my more detailed, finer work better with my left hand, but I'm actually right-handed. I was born left-handed, but learned how to use my right hand, so it became my more dominant side, but there's still so many things that I do left-handed that just my brain can't work it out to figure out how to do it right-handed. And the detail on this window is one of those things. You could see I was kind of fighting between my left and my right. It just felt more comfortable doing it with my left. At this point, the ceiling is all done, so I'm moving the furniture back to where it needs to be. And the dog's probably really happy because I moved her bed everywhere just so that I could put my ladder in places I needed it in.
Always be mine. And I wake up state and out too late, trying to start over new. What I wanted to be never came to me.
And so begins the very relaxing chore of ironing the curtains. This was about 8 o'clock at night. My husband had fixed dinner for us, and I just really wanted to get these curtains ironed and up before the next day.
So I'm somewhat put together. You can see I have a couple things back on the wall. It is, I think the next day, I think it's day 3 total that I've been working on this room. Yesterday I worked on it for 12 hours straight. I feel like I'm getting a cold now. My husband has had one, and I think I've just, all these long hours I'm just draining myself, but it's stuff that needs to be done. I'm so thankful that I have a wonderful husband who understands what I'm doing, and he's so supportive. And last night he came home from a long day of work and he fixed dinner, so I was able to work a little bit later because he fixed dinner. And I'm just so happy and blessed that I have him. So like I said, I do have a couple things on the wall. Furniture is put back. I need to vacuum the floor. I need to change the sheets on the bed, and curtains are up. And let me see, just dust and clean things and put everything back in order. And then you can see the end result.
I'm just going to strip the bed, and I'm throwing everything into the laundry, and I'm going to put the same sheets back on the bed again. These are my husband's favorite sheets. He loves them because they're so soft and fluffy, and we actually even use them in the summer. I know, it's crazy.
I've been a million miles away, but you've been in my heart, somewhere down all this time hidden away. I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done.
The sheets still aren't dry yet, so I'm just mopping the floor, waiting for them to finish in the dryer.
Don't wanna spend one night without your love. Don't wanna miss one fight.
I'm curious, do you have any makeovers that you're planning to do this year? I have so many things that I want to do. I love spring for that reason. It's just new beginnings all the way around, whether it's in your house or outside of your house.
I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done, yeah. I'm all done playing the waiting game. I'm so done.
And now it's time for my new bedspread. I love it. It is so soft. I cannot tell you how soft this is. It's from Linens and Hutch. If you want to check them out, I can leave their link in the description box. This also came with the shams, and I don't remember the full price, but I got it 70% off. So I think I paid $40 for it after the discount, but I absolutely love it.
Waiting for you in a town where I've always stuck around. It's always easy when I see someone waiting there for me. When there's a hole
great? I love it. It is amazing. My husband hasn't seen it yet because I just finished it. My favorite part, well, kind of like that sign. Someone made that for me and I picked out the saying. I gave it to my husband for Valentine's and I'm just now getting it up. I really like it a lot. My second favorite, which is almost a tie for my first favorite, the ceiling. I am thrilled having a white ceiling. Just thrilled. It was really, well, you saw it. It was pretty black. We've always paid somebody to paint them. We've never done it ourselves. But I put my big girl boots on and I knew I could do this. I just put my mind to work and focused on getting it done, and I did it. I don't know that I would do anything bigger than this. It was a lot. It's a lot of neck bending. That's hard on a person. So I'm just glad it's done. I mean, it just looks, I don't know, it's just transformed it. I think it's the curtains maybe. It just looks like a whole other room. It's got a softer look to it and I'm just really thrilled with it. What do you think of it? I'd really love to know. The armoire, I fought back and forth. I almost painted it the color of the trim, but then I thought, oh, I don't know, because the border that I have, the stenciling, the top of the walls, it's red. So I love red, and that kind of pulls that in, and I like that, so I kept it red. And in the winter we'll put up the red curtains again, so it'll kind of all pull itself in. So I'll leave it that way for now until I get another urge, and then I'll rethink it. I still have a couple more rooms to do. I'm not sure when I'll get to either one of those, but I will get to them. This has been a really long process because I literally hopped from doing the pantry right into doing the bedroom. So I've spent 2 weeks just redoing and making over 2 spaces. And that's a lot of work. It's a lot of time away from my husband because I've been working like 12-hour days, and I'm just so glad that he's so good about it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please leave it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite part? Have you ever tackled painting your ceiling? I'd love to know. I'm just really happy I didn't have to paint the walls. This would have taken me another whole week. I'd love to have you join my family of keepers by subscribing below. And until next time,